Hello, my name is Naya Alexander, and this is my final reflection on my gifted endorsement program. So, over the course of this module, I feel like I've grown a lot more in my understanding of gifted learners and what they need to thrive and how I can better serve them in my classroom, especially since the school year has started. And one of my biggest takeaways for me was really redefining what rigor means because before the school year started, I believed that rigor meant a faster pace or just assigning more advanced content that's maybe in a different grade level. But through our readings and our discussions and our assignments, I really came to understand that true rigor is about being complex and not the quantity or how much work you're giving because gifted learners need tasks that are more abstract and they need tasks that are open ended and honestly more challenging. And I've learned how to adapt my lessons that they already give us to really stretch my students' thinking and to require creative problem solving and allow students to explore real world issues that they might go through by questioning them. And another concept that I explored was the difference between engagement and entertainment because in such a technology riddled world, it's easy to assume that if my students are smiling or if they're happy and they're using a device, that means that they're engaged. But really, real engagement requires participation and it requires interaction and not just them enjoying the technology that's in front of them, which means that I need to make my students uncomfortable, but not in a bad way, in a really good way, because when they're struggling, that means that they're asking questions, they're making connections, and that's when we're able to really think through our process and really work to come to find out what our answer is. And I feel like I also grew in my ability to differentiate with purpose because I've been using pre assessments to really identify what my students already know from the fourth grade curriculum so I can really compact our curriculum and replace some things that I'm just going to have to go over again with extensions that I can really help add on so when they go into fifth grade, they are just as gifted as they are now. And I've created different type of tasks and we have been offering choices in their products and developing I have developed an independent investigation that really aligns to what my students are interested in so far and what their goals are because I feel like adapting instruction to meet the needs of my gifted learners is what you really need to do in order for them to learn and for them to really participate in the classroom. And I really learned that I am an advocate for my students, and I feel like this course has really strengthened my role as an advocate because I understand that gifted education is not a privilege, especially in our county, but it's all about equity because I believe that all students deserve access to rigorous and responsive instruction. And that means students who are diverse, they may come from underserved backgrounds, which a lot of our students are in Clayton County. And I feel more empowered to speak up for my students that I notice are gifted and to really look deeper when identifying it and to push for the programming and to push for the testing that they need in order to get the instruction that they need to have. But I really feel like this gift endorsement has equipped me with my mindset and the tools and honestly the confidence as a second year teacher to create a learning environment where my gifted learners are challenged, but I also get to know them, I get to support them, and hopefully I get to inspire them. And I really do appreciate this opportunity to help me reflect and grow how I am as a teacher and to really make it more into what I want to become. But that's all. Thank you.